Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Syracuse's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years, rush set it down for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Peyton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Syracuse lines up quickly. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Fights off a defender. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Handoff to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Looking downfield, it's Peyton. And it's caught.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Redhawks offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Redhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the Syracuse offense is back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And completion makes it second and short.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking downfield, it's Peyton. Bringing pressure. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Wagner. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's running out of time here. He breaks free. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Ball handed off. Eludes a tackle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold it. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Cornelius. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Syracuse lines up quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Powering through the defender. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Orangemen. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Try to catch the defense with the draw. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Off the play fake on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Redhawks will have first and 10 here. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Redhawks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Redhawks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's Syracuse on top right now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Makes the catch downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through the tackler.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Syracuse lines up quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's escaping the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. Defense able to deny the touchdown. He's brought down at the 1. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Red Hawks come up to the line in a hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Hand it off for a draw. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the Red Hawks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Orangeman. It was a foot race and he won it. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Set up with the PAT. After the PAT, they go up 19. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Look at him run through those tacklers. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He's got it for a big gain. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throw to the running back in the flat. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That ball snagged for a completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Red Hawks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket. Finding some room with the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Red Hawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Red Hawks are in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab on the move. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make a jump. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense going with the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Peyton. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Redhawks offense retakes the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Redhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. The pickup in 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense now in the all-important red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Peyton. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Red Hawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's picked for a third time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Syracuse. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And it's been a battle of wills between these two teams through two quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jimmies and Joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made by the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Peyton. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Orangeman. And the beatdown continues. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the The kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Red Hawks offense retakes the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Catch made on the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Looking to throw yet again. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Red Hawks will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. To throw, it's Peyton. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Handoff here from the shotgun. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. It's a quick grab. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Single back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Here comes the Miami offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And it's Syracuse on top right now. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The Red Hawks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now. And the Red Hawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. It's a quarterback keeper. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The Red Hawks look at a cash in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. That completion makes it second down. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.